What's up, and welcome back to Up in the Air. This episode, was this episode 3? 4? 4?
Oh,
Episode 4, and we're back. We're back. I'm Steven, and we're here with Balin. How you doing tonight?
living and breathing, man. How are you doing?
I am good, bro. I'm good. Chilling. Watch my Lakers lose like usual. And Bryden, how are you doing tonight?
Living it up.
I'm gonna need to hear Brandon Ingram rant from Bryden later on. Like I want him to like curse him out and get in the gym, shoot some threes. Like, what are you doing? Like I need to hear that tonight. So
You're in the NBA, bro. Learn how to hit a three.
just hit one. So
Hold up. I'm gonna have to reload because I can't hear.
okay. All right, Bay. Can you hear Bryden now?
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay. Sick. Sounds good.
Nice.
I can't see Balin now. I don't know if his camera's on, but we're gonna be talking some b-ball again. Once again, I think we're like maybe week 3 of the season now, which kind of seems crazy because I feel like we were just like long awaiting the season to start, and now it's finally here. So, do you guys have any early surprises that you guys want to talk about? Like teams that just jumped out to the gate and surprised you?
Yeah, I'll start.
Surprises.
I'll start, man. I'll start.
I really didn't think the Warriors were gonna be as fluid as they are right now. It looks like they
look good.
worked a lot in the offseason with Chris Paul.
Yeah,
like he fits in perfectly and looks good.
And their younger players that usually suck off the bench are like actually acting like real veterans and like they're actually showing up.
Yeah, Kuminga has been playing really well. I like that. Gary Payton's always been Gary Payton.
Yeah.
But I really like the energy that Kuminga brings if you're a Warriors fan. He's like kind of like playing like a bigger Andre Iguodala.
Kuminga
Takes some bad shots at times, but like
Moody.
He'll learn.
Yeah. I really
I don't
like
know if
Dario
they can sustain
Saric.
it. Dario Saric, yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, what were you keep going?
I don't know if they can sustain this just because of their age of their team, but
Yeah.
how they look like a legitimate contender to the Yo Nuggies.
Did you see the video of Jarrett Allen kicking Draymond in the nuts yesterday?
No, I didn't.
No, that was so freaking funny, and everyone in the comments is like, he finally knows what it feels like because there's so many clips of him kicking people in the nuts.
Yeah.
So he finally got a little taste of his own medicine. But what were you gonna say, Bryden?
Surprise for me is the Mavericks, dude. I didn't expect them to come out 6-1.
Yeah, I feel that.
for sure.
They're killing it. Doncic is just, I mean, he's been good. He's been in the MVP talk for the last few years, but
I called him as my MVP.
he's carrying, dude. If they keep
Yeah.
it up, he could definitely win it this year. But yeah, that's a big surprise to
Yeah.
me. I don't think they have a good defense, but their
They
offense
don't.
is amazing, dude.
Did you hear Jason Kidd? He was like, we're comfortable. He's like, we're gonna have to be comfortable beating teams in like 120s to 130s. And I'm like, golly, they're like, they don't want to play defense. They just want to somehow win those games.
You see that video I sent this morning?
I
It's
didn't.
just like like 40 seconds in the Nuggets game. It's just like Luka not running back on defense.
Oh my god. He legit does
They're
just
like, miss a
complain to the
shot.
refs.
Yeah, turnover and he'll just stand there, or he'll miss a shot and he'll just be like bitching about it. It's crazy. Yeah.
I kind of feel
He's,
bad for like people on that team. Like Kyrie, it just stands in the corner, and Luka just is ball dominant. Like just has the ball, and like running pick and roll for like 22 seconds and then passes it. So
I think Luka's probably my least favorite player to watch in the NBA.
really, okay.
I can't stand like I'm building a team. Give me Josh Giddey. Like, give me someone that will make his teammates better. What the hell?
But
He's
I'll.
like
Sorry, you go. You go.
he's like identical to Harden in Houston, like in terms of style of play. Except
Yeah.
Harden was probably a better passer, like in the pick and roll.
Hmm.
But yeah, I don't know. I can't stand watching them.
Yeah. I'm gonna
They
give
don't.
my my like surprise, but I like your question of like who should we if you could pick one player like currently to build around. Like we should hit that one up next.
Right.
But I think my most surprising team is Memphis. Like I did not expect them to be this bad. Like I know Steven Adams is out and like they don't have Brandon Clark and Ja is obviously suspended, but I did not expect them to be struggling to win this badly. Like they're
They just
awful.
they can't play. Yeah, they're. Do they have the lowest plus minus in the NBA? They might.
They have to. I mean, actually, maybe
Yeah.
it's like the Wizards or something, but
The Wizards are an abomination. They're so
Wizards keep
bad.
losing by like 30 every night. They keep scoring a lot of points though, but they they give up
So,
like 150.
so I'm
Yeah.
looking at it right now. So differential points. So points for
Yeah.
and points allowed. Um, Washington Wizards are minus 11 and a half, and the Grizzlies are minus 6.7.
Oh,
So they lose by little amounts, basically.
yeah.
Way less than the Wizards. The Wizards are getting blown out every game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Spurs keep having like wins and then losing by 40.
Their differential is 11.3, so they're only point 0.2 behind the Wizards.
And they have like a winning
Nope.
record too.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
That's hilarious.
Spurs are 3-4 now, but yeah.
Oh, are they? Okay. Oh yeah, they lost to the
Other
Raptors last
surprise for
night.
me is that the Suns can't win. Like
Yeah.
I get that Bradley Beal's not playing, but I think that's super concerning if your bench is just like not very good
Mhm.
already.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
So
Yeah, they don't have Beal playing, and Devin Booker's only played 2 games as well. So
Yeah, and Devin Booker came in that Spurs game and like just had no impact on the game. Like in that second of the back-to-back against the Spurs. But to no surprise, I think I heard Shams talking about it today. He said that because like there's an in-season tournament game on Friday, Lakers Suns, and he was like Bradley Beal and Devin Booker looking to return. And I'm like, what the? Why against the Lakers?
no surprise.
Like I'm like, why? But I'm hoping he comes back like a game earlier, please. That'd be great. But if you guys like that one question earlier, if you guys could build around one dude that's a current NBA player right now, like that's actually young, like that's at the like
Yeah, what are the restrictions on this? Because like
I'm
it's
yeah
the Jokic era. Like it's Jokic or no one, basically. Is there like no MVP? Anyone that's not won MVP?
yeah. Well, yeah. So no, I'd say like nobody that has like made an All-Star game.
that's awesome. That's awesome.
But then that's the same thing that we were going to talk about earlier.
Well, like a player that's like been drafted in like the last four or so years, you know?
Okay. Players that have been drafted in the last 4 years.
Yeah.
Glad they won though.
Okay.
So not like a
Not Giannis or Jokic.
yeah, not some dude that's just gonna already won MVP or like
Julian Strother.
build around Julian Strother.
I feel like it should automatically be Wemby. Um,
Yeah, it should be.
I think is Shea in that. Shea's too old for that.
Yeah, Shea was he was drafted like the year before, 4 years ago. I don't know.
Yeah, because Shea played on the Clippers even.
Yeah, and then he got
Um,
traded for Paul George, right?
mhm. I wonder who won that trade.
Jeez, we'll see who wins the title first, I guess. Probably
I'm
OKC
trying
the
to
next 10
think.
years.
Man, that's tough though. A lot of
Ooh, actually,
You're gonna say Tyrese?
Anthony Edwards.
When did he get drafted?
Anthony,
What? Oh, he was in the bubble draft, or like the.
yeah.
Okay, that yeah. Anthony
Mm,
Edwards.
no, I think I changed my mind. I like my bandwagon of Paolo Banchero. Like, do I think he's better than Anthony Edwards? No, but I want the player that is. I just like his style the best for a team that I would want to build, which is like a guy that gets out in transition and creates at the same time. Like Anthony Edwards is going to give you 30
Yeah,
points. Like he's the purest scorer, and Victor's the alien. But like as a basketball, like I like offensive run certain way, like with passing and movement and pace
yeah.
and cutting. I would take Paolo.
Who was under Paolo in the draft like that year? Like, I know he was the
What's
one.
his? Was he? It's not the Jabari Smith.
Oh, I think it was. Yeah.
Yeah,
God,
Jabari Smith. He's kind of been. I
he.
haven't watched Houston yet this year, but Jabari Smith last year was super disappointing to me. Had no like offensive game whatsoever.
Yeah, I know he had a good stretch for like a certain point in time, but he was
Yeah,
nothing special. But I I think I can't think of anyone but Wembenyama right now. I'm trying to think of someone else, but I feel like
Randall's looked
Wembenyama's
all right so far.
yeah, he's looked good. He's a he's a good. I'm just trying to think of like who's a steal in the draft that you could like like coming out. There's always like a random dude that's like 10 to 13 that like pops off and is like a
Tyrese is 4 or 5 years ago.
yeah.
Um,
what about Mark
he's older,
He yeah.
bro. The Bulls are so bad. They are so
Didn't they win
bad.
tonight?
Trade everyone except for
Build around
Caruso.
Caruso, but that's gonna
Yeah,
be like their biggest trading piece. I feel like every playoff team is gonna want Caruso. Like every
bro.
competitive team.
Kevin Williams goes out and says he wants $200 million and then drops 5 points the next game.
I don't know. He's
And
so
then Kobe
inconsistent.
White, like
He's
Kobe White drives me crazy.
that
Like, how is
dude.
that guy propelled to a top 6 pick? Like,
Yeah,
do we not
that,
evaluate players?
that guy's gotta be like the worst like draft pick in a couple years. Like
Him
now,
and the kid from Texas Tech, um, when they went to the final, that Minnesota pick, you know what I'm talking about?
um,
Oh my God.
golly, I know who you're talking about. Is he on the Hawks now or something? Yeah, I don't know who you're talking about. I keep just thinking of like DeAndre Hunter and like
Yeah, he didn't play for Virginia.
Texas Tech.
Dude, I can literally see him playing in the national championship, just missing jumper after jumper, and he's supposed to be their best player.
And he got drafted high, right?
Like fourth, he was like the fourth overall pick.
Okay. I can picture him in my head. But I can't. I don't know.
Um, Derek Culver.
Jarrett Culver. Okay, yeah. Is he?
Yeah.
He's probably not even in the league now, is he? I don't think he's on the T-Wolves anymore. At least
He's in the G League right
he's in the
now.
G League. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dang.
He was a
That's
sixth pick. I was wrong. He was a sixth pick. But still. What's
still.
with the sixth pick just being like
Yeah.
first?
I don't know who the sixth pick was this year, but I'm guessing it was like. Actually, it had to be like someone from Orlando, like Anthony Black or something. But
Ryan, who you building around that's fourth year or younger?
Um, I liked the ideas of Paolo and Ant. If you're looking for someone who's just a powerhouse offensive player, you got to go with Ant Man. But I'm kind of with you. I mean, you've seen how it's worked with the Nuggets with Jokic. I like a playmaker who gets other people involved that can also get theirs. So I like Paolo in that sense. Someone I think that will be really good. I mean, he dropped 30 tonight. Scotty Barnes.
oh snap! Yeah, that's a good. That's a really good point.
Flying under the radar. He had 30 points, 11 rebounds, 6 assists. Um, he's kind of on a team that's not amazing, but I think if you put him on a team like, say if he was on the Nuggets right now, like I think he'd be really good.
Yeah, and they're building
But
around him too. I think.
Yeah.
So
Huh.
I think those are my top three. I'd probably say it'd go Ant Man for me, and then Paolo, and then Scotty.
Yeah.
Honorable mentions, just off the top of my head.
Chet.
Maybe Franz Wagner, Giddy, like I said. Oh shoot, I just had these guys in my head. Um,
I can read your brain. Shaden Sharp.
nope.
I'm just kidding.
Um, Evan Mobley was my other one.
Oh, okay.
Like, because if you just were like, screw it, I can get good wing players anywhere. Just give me Evan Mobley as like the potential for the best defense player in the NBA. I could get behind that, and he has potential to have like a little mid-range action and attack ability.
Yeah.
But if you're gonna go that route, you just take Wemby. Um, what's low key like not to build around, but like the pieces that I'm building with, like around my guy, Herb Jones for sure. Taking Herb Jones all day long.
Herb
Every day
Jones.
of the
Okay.
week. Yeah, and I feel like the Thompson twins maybe.
I would
Like as sleeper
Asar is somehow better than his brother. I mean, they were like
well,
back
his
to back.
brother's
So.
in Houston.
Yeah.
It's a rough place to be.
I mean, Asar's in Detroit.
Yeah.
It feels rougher.
Um,
But yeah, I don't know. I would maybe even build around Asar. I feel like he's a big guard that can't shoot. Okay, that's not a good thing, but like he can't shoot, but he's like already. I don't know if you saw that, but like he's top 5 in the league in shot blocks right now.
What about while
Sheesh.
we're talking about the Rockets, kind of? What about Sengun?
Yep, Sengun.
I don't know when he got drafted, but
He's 21.
okay.
I don't know when that would be,
Yeah, dude.
but I mean, his game does remind me a lot of Jokic's. Like
Yeah,
he's averaging 18.5 points per game, 6 assists, and 8.6 rebounds.
I like
That's
him.
really
I
good
think I
numbers.
like Franz more. It's like upside. I think Franz is like more versatile offensive player. I
yeah.
take him if you're looking for that specific type of player.
Who's better than Franz is Moritz.
Nope. He can watch our games, but he's not.
He's
Who
not,
is the dude? Who is this Matt Ryan guy on the Pelicans that's just like
oh,
low key really good?
he was on the Lakers last year. The Lakers released him, and then he went to T-Wolves. He was like he was like a DoorDash driver like a year ago, and like he was just
That's why I don't know who it was.
hitting so many threes. He's so good at the three ball. Like he can't do anything else. Like he can't defend or nothing. But he's impressive. He's impressive. We'll say that.
He reigns. He definitely reigned on the Nuggets tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
What about one of the Jalen Williams on OKC?
The point guard.
Was that their name, Jalen Williams?
Yeah, there's J Dub and J Will. And
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure J Dub is the point guard and J Will is the dude
one
that looks
that's
like a pug.
Okay, I know that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, isn't it technically like Giddy their point guard? I'm confused. He starts though.
Isn't Shea the point guard too? I think
my
they just
God,
are like
they just-
so fluidly. It's like the Nuggets. Like I remember when, like back in my favorite team of all time when Wanch and Malik were there. I would like watch the game and I would like tally which players were bringing up the ball because it was like so
It's just-
fluid who was
yeah.
running point guard. And
Different.
it's the same
Dude.
now. Aaron Gordon plays point guard like a fourth of the possessions.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, but no, I think the guard on OKC is really good, and then the like power forward body type guy is more, he's like a super good role player for them. So
Yeah.
I don't know if I would put him in that same category as like an Anthony Edwards, but
What about
like
Jalen Green?
No, I'm out right now. He can come back, but I'm out right now.
He's kind of playing well right now. I feel like he's always leading Houston in scoring this year, and they're kind of like picking up steam. I think they won tonight. He popped off, but
You have to have more than a low run for me, though.
yeah, gotta be consistent.
Do you remember when Khalil Okafor was supposed to just be like a stud?
Oh my god! I mean, I feel like he would have been a stud if he played like 10 years before that. If he would have came out in the draft.
But they're like, wait,
Was he
When
drafted
he's
by
a dude, they're
the
like-
Sixers? Was he?
Yeah, he was.
Before Embiid?
when he was at Duke, you're like Tim Duncan reincarnated, and then
Man, he did have a really
Bro.
good post game though. He just freaking was
he didn't
fat.
play defense
Yeah,
for one.
and he had like a negative
The
wingspan
Sixers-
for sure.
Like, if the Sixers front office was run by Boston's front office during the process years, they would have like 4 rings right now.
Yeah,
Because they would have drafted everyone perfectly.
so true. Like Markel Fultz. Oh my god, if they would have drafted Jason Tatum instead that year.
And the sad thing about you like that it was Markel, Lonzo, Tatum, and then Josh what is his name? From Kansas. Josh that the Suns drafted.
Oh, and he's on like the.
He can't shoot.
I have no idea actually.
But he was supposed to be better than Tatum. Like he was ranked ahead of Tatum in all of this stuff. And and it was like a shock that the Celtics took Tatum instead, but yeah.
Look it up.
And he like shot like 30.
Oh my god,
30%
yeah,
from
Josh
the-
Jackson. Didn't he like get caught with like a
Jackson.
gun recently too?
Well, I wouldn't be scared because he's probably not gonna hit you. That's
yeah, he. De'Aaron
He can't
Fox was
shoot.
also in that draft, right behind Josh Jackson. Obviously, because they played him and Lonzo played each other like so many times. I feel like.
How is Josh Jackson getting drafted ahead of De'Aaron Fox?
Jonathan Isaac
Aaron,
still in the NBA.
Aaron Fox had no jump shot when he first came in the league, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He could not shoot when he first came in.
Yeah, Malik Monk in that draft class. Lauri Markkanen was in that draft class at 7, drafted by Minnesota.
Damn.
Yeah, that was a good draft class actually. Donovan Mitchell fell to 13, drafted by Denver.
Still, I'm still a little salty we traded him, but it worked out.
A little, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad we traded Gobert. That was fun.
Yeah.
So what about Zion Williamson? Get rid of all the drama and all the injuries. Would you build a team around him if he was fully healthy, wasn't like 300 pounds?
Yeah.
Every season? Like,
oh my gosh.
Like when he first came into the league, dude, when he was like healthy and no drama, he was insane. He was really good. He's still really good.
Yeah. I mean, you just
Like,
watched the
that's the
game
thing.
right now. Did he look like Zion?
He's
Like,
still-
does he have that burst? Like,
He's still rusty. I mean, he's leading the team in points per game and stuff.
Oh,
but
wow,
he's
okay.
He's still rusty and like he doesn't look as good as he did
Bouncy.
his first year. Yeah, his first year he was just crazy, but
I feel like you
Definitely
need
not
to
stoppable.
shoot. You need to be able to shoot, and I feel like Zion has such a bad looking shot. Like, I don't.
yeah, but say if you did build a team around him, you could put shooters around him.
Yeah.
You could put shooters around him. If you have a guy that just fucking just eats up the paint, gets mid shots, gets fouled, dunks it.
I mean, he could pretty much just be like LeBron, but he just can't. He can't live up to that. I don't know. Like, that's like, I feel like his comparison, like body like type, but I just can't see it like
Yeah.
working all together. I don't know.
No, he doesn't take care of himself like LeBron does.
Yeah.
No, I think for sure the league would be more fun if he played all the time. Like, because you could get some, like, it'd be an interesting series to see a team led by Zion in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Like, where he's not a traditional scorer, but he's kind of unstoppable. Like, he's like
Yeah.
almost like, he's like Charles Barkley unstoppable, where he's just like
True.
fumbling the ball around and then it goes into the basket. You know what I mean? Like, he's just bullying people. Yeah, so I think he wouldn't be my first choice, but I would build around him, I guess. Yeah.
This is the player I would build around, guys. All right, this is definitely not real, but if Zion Williamson's body, but throw Kyle Lowry inside of it, that's the player I'm building around. Kyle Lowry's so tiny and can build, like, just does the craziest things like a bowling ball. And imagine if Zion Williamson had that Kyle Lowry dog in him. That's the player I build around. Like, I think that's a great player right there. But that's obviously not going to happen because
Not even that. I would just build around Kyle Lowry in general. Like Jokic and Lowry together with Murray. Oh my God!
yeah,
Like Kyle Lowry would miss so many wide open shots, but just like still be so productive. It would be crazy.
yeah. Kyle Lowry's just been underrated his whole career. Like even when, like his numbers on the Heat are so bad. I feel like he can go like 0 for 10. Just have like a random 5-point game. And if you didn't watch the game, you didn't realize how many charges he took. Like how many freaking annoying things he did to the other team.
He also just makes the offense go there. He's like the engine.
Yeah.
He's a little like Draymond. It's like you don't know his impact unless you're actually watching. Like, yeah.
Yeah. I'm excited to see the Heat in the playoffs again this year. I feel like they actually have a better team than they did last year, just from watching them a few games.
Really?
Max Strus.
What makes him better?
I feel like they have more size. I feel like size is one of their issues with Bam, like being their biggest dude. But I feel like all the dudes that they have out there are like pretty much, besides Lowry, are all like 6'8" and like taller. Like I feel like they drafted size. I feel like they only put size out there, and like they're just. I feel like Spoelstra's like defensive schemes are becoming like better and better, and like you guys remember the zone they had last year?
Mm-hmm.
Like I swear they've made it crazier, and I don't know. I feel like they're gonna be much better team. I don't.
I don't think it's going to happen very often, but Bam did have a pretty insane triple double against your Lakers.
Did he? Okay, yeah.
22 points, 20 rebounds, and 10 assists.
And he got every freaking rebound.
Yeah.
And AD didn't play after halftime, so.
I'm sure. I was
That-
going to say after AD got hurt, I'm sure he got just gobbled up.
Yeah, Christian Wood doesn't even try to get a rebound, so. And Jackson Hayes didn't even play tonight.
You guys don't want to build around Cam Thomas? He had 45 points tonight.
I would build around Cam Thomas. I'm building around Cam
With
Thomas.
what? Luka and Cam Thomas should play together.
With what? You don't even need anyone else on your team. You just need Cam Thomas and a bunch of dudes that could rebound. You just need rebound. You need Bam out there. You need freaking. Oh my gosh!
You guys hear? Do you guys hear like the idea of Doncic and Jokic playing together? Do you guys have any thoughts on that?
I think it would be cool if they did, but I don't think they ever will.
I don't know. I feel like Jokic plays with so much more pace, and like Luka, he hasn't shown the ability to like play with other people's style yet. Not that because he's always been the alpha, he's always been the best player clearly, but
Yeah.
first he was pushing out Dennis Smith Jr. Then they were like, oh, we can't win with Porzingis, so now it's bringing Kyrie. Kyrie just goes and stands in the corner. Like Kyrie used to play with pace, and now he just like not even part of the offense. And like, if you're gonna go play with Jokic, you would assume that Jokic would still be the alpha, right? And he just plays so much quicker than Luka. And I guess you would just have to, if Luka could run off all those screens and actually play like how Jamal plays with like some actual urgency to an offensive possession where you're running a real offense, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you think, Brian?
So obviously, I think if Doncic and Jokic play together, you're either trading away Jokic, which I don't see how you would ever do that, or you're trading away pretty much your entire team to get Doncic. Unless Doncic comes over somehow in free agency and just takes a huge pay cut. But yeah, seeing them play together, I think Doncic would have to take on a completely different role. I think maybe Jokic being the facilitator he does get the ball a lot. And that kind of helps Doncic kind of become more of a cutter and like spot up guy. But I feel like on the other hand, I think Doncic just has to learn how to get other people involved, because when he wants to pass, he makes some really good passes. He gets other players involved very well when he wants to.
Yeah.
I
feel like Brunson played well with him. It's like
There's one, yeah.
There's like that whole team was actually decent. The one that blew out the Suns by like 40 in Game 7, and then they traded all away to get Kyrie to stand in the corner.
But again, Doncic is he does not play defense either, like we've talked about. So that would have to change. I also think that kind of goes with his coaching in Dallas. I feel like they don't care about coaching defense. Whereas in Denver, like it's like one of the biggest things Malone talks about. He's like, we got to play defense every game.
Yeah. I'm surprised they're 6-1 with that defense too. Like you said, Brian, earlier.
It's crazy.
Doesn't make any sense, but they're doing it.
Good. But the Nuggets said, hey, we're better. Who's the better team? We are.
Yeah. Lucas said, I ain't getting back on defense against this team. They run too much.
Yeah.
I'm not getting in shape.
He's like, I'm just going to complain that I got fouled even though I didn't, just so I don't have to play defense.
Yeah. Do you guys want to predict the in-season tournament?
I mean, I guess I would have to honestly look at the bracket.
Okay, I can pull it up. I can pull it up.
All right.
Pull it up.
I'll be right back. I have to use the bathroom. Sorry.
Use the bathroom. Alright.
Tell me why.
Tell
They
me
say
why.
but are we still fighting for?
We gotta come up with the Up in the Air song, bro. Like you said. We still up in the air. Shooting threes like we just don't care. Luka Doncic doesn't get back on D. Bryden's gotta go freaking pee. Huh? Huh?
I like that. That like really speaks to the pod, for real, for real.
That gets us into the mood of the pod right there.
Tell me why. This ain't love, what are we fighting for?
Tell me why. James Madison defeats number 4 Michigan State in OT.
Yes. That's hilarious.
Let's see.
Tell me why. Come on.
USC is freaking killing Kansas State. Isaiah
USC
Collier, man.
Is what's his face playing? LeBron Jr.
Nah, LeBron said he not gonna play until he undergoes more testing.
Makes sense.
Yeah. He said he could start He is not even practicing, I guess. I don't know.
Predict the NBA.
Should we not predict this? Or what else do you think we should talk about?
I mean, I don't care. I just really like don't
Yeah.
give a bleep about NC State. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do whatever though. I can make something up on the fly.
I mean, it's pretty obvious, like, who's going to win some of these. Like, Hornets are obviously going to win the Group B, and then...
But the Wizards, though?
The Wizards are right there, bro.
It is kind of interesting that, like, if it comes down to, like, a crunch, that game 4, like, Milwaukee at Miami, Miami's winning that.
Yeah, Miami's locking up Lillard.
Like, it's like, oh, there's actually something to play for. Miami's beating Milwaukee.
Yeah. Julius Randle, when there's something to play for, brick.
Yeah. So did Plumlee get hurt or what?
I
Carried him off.
Yeah, he got carried off, I guess. That's. Oof. I saw the replay on Twitter of him dying. Like, it wasn't like I don't think it was a dirty play, but.
It was kind of dumb, though. Like,
Yeah, he's kind of out of control. And,
yeah.
but. Alright. So. East Group A, do you guys have any predictions or who's gonna. Because only one team can get out of a group. And then they have East and West will have one wild card. Out of a random group who has the best record. So I think 76ers come out of Group A.
I mean, I would tend to agree. I would feel like the Hawks might be a little litty for this play-in tournament. They're kinda
Okay,
hot
yeah.
right now.
They got OKC shut them down tonight. So Trey Young's gonna miss so many shots in crunch time, not pass the ball. Also, do you guys watch Cleveland at all? Because I feel like they play so At least when Garland doesn't play, Donovan Mitchell, it's like watching the Mavericks. He's like the Luka of the Cavs when Garland doesn't play. It's hard to watch.
Yeah.
It's true. But, I mean, who else is going to score when Garland isn't playing?
Yeah. Struce? No, probably not.
Maximus.
Who do you guys got coming out of Group A?
I would have to, unfortunately, say the 76ers. Pacers 1-0 already, but they did play the Cavs. But Pacers are, 4-3 right now? They can put up 150 points on some nights.
Hey.
And then some nights get blown out by 20, 30.
Yeah.
I kind of agree with you though, Steven. I think, especially Trae Young, I don't know. I just feel like he raises his game in like games like that.
Mm-hmm.
Even though it's an in-season tournament, first year they're doing it, I think people want to just have at least bragging rights of saying, "Hey, we won the first in-season tournament."
Yeah, for sure.
I think Trae Young just loves that. But I think it's going to be the 76ers, honestly.
Oh, crap. Balin, you still there? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like disconnected me for a second, but no, I everything Brian said I agree with, and I'm riding with the Hawks. Like,
You going with the Hawks?
Yeah, I'm riding
Woo!
with the Hawks. And Trae Young has the Sixers number from previous playoffs. Like, we know that. So,
Mm-hmm. I mean,
like,
Ben Simmons was on the team.
like once it says tournament, like Joel Embiid just gonna start like, shaking at the knees.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
Yeah, I got the Hawks.
Okay. And wait, Brodden, did you have the Hawks or Sixers?
I'm saying the Sixers. Hawks are going to be... They'll put a
fight up.
give them a run for their money.
Yeah.
The Sixers.
Also, Nick Batum got traded, and he was 4 for 5 from 3 tonight for the Sixers. It's popped off. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised when he's the MVP this year. But who do you guys got coming out of Group B? Heat? I got the Heat. I think I'll take the Heat.
I got the Heat. I got they're both tied going into Game 4, and the Heat beat the Bucks.
They just have the Bucks number, and Dame's not gonna change that. Not yet, at least. Maybe come playoff time, but they're not ready.
If when they play each other for this tournament, it's going to be a really good game. Man, I think I'm going to go with the Bucks.
Yeah, I can see that.
I just think Bucks are looking already better and better. They're going to only get better. Heat, obviously, I picked them to be like 4th seed. But Bucks, I put them ahead of them, 2nd seed, so I think the Bucks are gonna end up beating them and taking the tournament, or at least coming out of this seed.
Yeah. I think the Group C seems to be like the easiest like, I think the Celtics have it easy.
For sure.
I think maybe the Magic are a team in there that could upset them, in my opinion. But I think it looks like it's the Celtics to lose, and if they lose that, I'd be kind of upset because I want to see good basketball in the play-in tournament. So that's my pick for Group C.
If you want to watch good basketball, then you're taking the real team out of Group C, the Orlando Magic.
Get the heck out of here.
Them winning this. The Celtics are the narrative of the best team in the East, but the real best team in the East resides in Orlando.
The real best team in the East. Oh,
Magic, baby.
Bro, Luka just
Yeah.
beat the best team in the East tonight.
Insane.
Who do you
I'm
got?
going
In it? Celtics? Yeah.
Yeah. Don't
Alright.
even have to say more.
So there's going to be 4 teams that advance like into the actual bracket. Who's like the wild card team that you think that will be put into the
How many from the East are wild cards? 2?
just one, I think.
Oh.
One from the East and one from the West.
There's so one comes out of each group, and then there's one wild card.
Yeah.
That's weird. Well, I'll just go with. Dang, I got 3 really good options. I got Chance.
I left out the
I'll go with the
Magic.
Sixers. I got the Sixers as my 4th team.
Oh, because you had the Hawks. Okay.
Yeah.
Jeez. I'll go with the Pacers. They're already 1-0 in the thing. I can see the Pacers advancing. This is their tournament to win. Tyrese wants to lift the bag.
If they won it, that'd put them on that map for the rest of the season, I think. I'm gonna go with the Heat though.
Yeah, that's true. I actually, you know what? I said the Heat are gonna win, and then I said the Bucks aren't even gonna make it into the
Yeah,
thing.
same.
I'm
I'm
stupid.
gonna choose between the Bucks, Celtics, and Sixers for my play-in tournament for my long team. So
The top seeds.
yeah,
Yeah, I guess I'll change mine to the Bucks because I feel like I need to. Yeah. All right. I'll put Bucks in as my wild card. And then what was your guys' wild card?
Heat.
Philly.
Philly. Heat. All right. What do you guys got for this? Oh my gosh, for this West.
I don't think
West
I've ever
Group A.
seen a worse group possible.
Oh my god.
It's bad. I'm gonna go with the Lakers. This is not a great group, but I think the Lakers have the best team out of all of
I thought you were about to say the Blazers. I thought you said the Blazers at first. I was like, what the frick? Okay.
If you look at this, who's got momentum? It's the Blazers.
Yeah. Blazers are 1-0.
I'm gonna go with who I want to watch play more. I think, and this team I think could probably get like the hottest.
Oh,
I guess Beal's coming back, but
okay.
we'll just go with the Utah Jazz because that's
Dude.
who I want to keep playing.
I legit thought you were gonna say this. I thought you were gonna say this is the team I want to see play the most, and it's the Utah Jazz. And I was about to and then it was frick. Yeah, Lakers are obviously coming out of this group. I think they're gonna go undefeated in this group. If we're gonna lose to anyone, we play Phoenix. We play Phoenix.
I own for them to lose the first game of
This Fridays we play Phoenix.
Phoenix by 1 million, Bryden. Phoenix by 1 million.
We already know Memphis is gonna be the team playing the hardest.
They
just
can't
won
make
their
shots
first
though,
game.
so it doesn't matter.
All right. So Lakers,
Like,
Lakers, and then Utah Jazz.
Yeah.
That's so freaking funny. Oh. All right. Who do you guys got for Group B?
Well, I think this is gonna be really fun because this is gonna be this is gonna be the start of the Clippers trending towards my 12 seed prediction. Which if I knew they were gonna have Harden, I wasn't gonna say they're 12 seed, but I always gotta ride with what my gut says. So I think it's an easy little dance for the Nuggets into the next round.
Yeah, I'm gonna say the Rockets. I'm gonna say the Rockets are moving in. I'm not kidding. Pelicans, CJ McCollum injured. Clippers, James Harden. That's an asterisk on them. They're not gonna win probably any games in there. Luka's fat. Won't get back on defense. Uh, Jamal Murray. Jamal Murray's not even gonna play.
So-
Rockets are the healthy team. Look at them, just sitting there
I
all
don't know
alone.
about you, but like teams I fear the most for the Nuggets to play in the regular season, it's like number one, the Magic, number two, the Houston Rockets, and number three, the Toronto Raptors. Like, and then you put Fred VanVleet on the Rockets. Like, those are the most scary teams in the NBA during the regular season.
Yeah,
So I can get behind the Rockets pick.
yeah.
For sure.
I think they're actually gonna take it. I would take this group. I'm not saying Nuggets won't make it to the next round. It might be my wild card, but Rockets are actually sneaking through this group.
You're crazy.
What do you got, Bryden?
Nuggets. I mean, come on.
Okay.
Defending champions. Come on.
All right.
They beat. Look who's 0-1. We beat the 2 seed in the West right now. We're making it.
Yeah, but wait till you go travel to Houston. That's when it gets tough.
Oh yeah, we're screwed if we
I'm
go.
just kidding. Did you guys see like Miami Heat, Trailblazers, Rockets? They like all have the same freaking court for the play-in tournament.
Dude, it's terrible. Like,
They're so great.
I don't know if I'm
Yeah.
gonna watch these games.
I think the only team that has a nice court is like Phoenix.
The Bucks court wasn't bad because they actually had
Oh,
a
yeah,
color
yeah.
court.
Like cream, yeah.
I should have based it off their courts. That's what I should have done.
None of them are good. All right, what do you guys got? Group C. This is a tough one.
Yeah, this one's actually competitive.
And the Warriors won by what? Like 1 point at the buzzer,
2.
pretty much.
Yeah, it was
Tip-in shot. Or whatever?
141, 139.
Yeah.
Yeah, after Draymond freaking
Touch
did him out.
touch the rim.
Parents. I'm just kidding.
I got the Warriors, and I think my wild card is probably gonna come out of this group.
Okay. I'll say the Kings. If De'Aaron Fox is healthy, crap, he's probably not going to be healthy. No, I'll take T-Wolves.
The Wolves.
What do you got for this one, Bry?
I'm gonna go Warriors as well.
Warriors.
And my wild card will probably come out of this one as well.
Okay.
I feel like they took like 4 of the top 8 teams are just in this one.
They said it went. They based it off of last year's like rankings.
I mean, they did. Grizzlies were the freaking 2 seed last year, so they just
Yeah.
happened to suck this year. Who do you guys have as your wild card here?
I think I'm gonna take the Thunder. It was between the Thunder and Kings for me, but just I don't know. Them playing the Warriors close gave me confidence in them.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if they play the Nuggets, man, whew, that's tough. Chet got a rude awakening to the Jokic experience.
Yeah, he's gonna come back fatter and stronger. They're gonna take it. I think my team will be the Nuggets. I think the Nuggets will be my wild card team. So I don't know. I just don't have a good feeling. I feel like Sengun is gonna get the best out of Jokic in this group. He's the better version.
I love your verbiage there. I think the Nuggets will be the wild card. You're not even putting them to win the group. You're barely picking them to be your wild card.
Hey, gotta mix it up.
Oh gosh.
I don't even know how like the actual bracket works after this.
Yeah, neither do
Like who the heck plays each other after that? I'll try to find it.
So
It's
dumb.
knockout. It's single elimination. That's all I know.
Is it just all based on point
Like who's
differential?
playing each other? Like I think
God.
yeah it is. Here I'll pull it. I think I have one of these is like the freaking actual rules. Never mind. Never mind.
He's got 2017 NBA stats up there. NBA memes.
NBA memes. I I don't know why I was looking at all the MVPs. I was like, maybe we do an MVP draft or something. But I was like, nah, that's too freaking hard. I don't like. There's so many repeats, unless we just pick like you can only pick one of them. But like, why there's so many repeats, bro? Why did LeBron win so many freaking years? So
He deserved all of those.
like, why did Steve Nash win so many?
Yeah, can we just like go back in history and just give one of those to Steve Nash?
Please.
Back to back is wild. Averaging 14 points a game.
Like, look at Magic Johnson, bro. Does he really deserve these?
All right, stop getting distracted.
Sorry. Okay. I don't even know. I don't know how the rest of it works, bro. I don't know. How do we do this? I'm trying to find like legit a bracket. I swear there is one. The NBA website won't even load.
I didn't pick my wild card, by the way.
Oh, you didn't?
Team in each.
No.
What? Here, choose who the top team in the East and West is coming out, and then they play the wild card, and then the other two teams play each other.
Okay. Top.
I got the Nuggets playing the Thunder, and the Warriors playing the Jazz.
Such a bad matchup, bro. Nuggets.
And then can you scroll up to the East?
Yeah. You had the Hawks. They came out.
I'll go Heat versus Sixers and Hawks versus Magic.
Oh my gosh, bro. This is about to be the best end season tournament ever for you. I don't even know who mine were. I think I'd probably have like Sixers against the Celtics, and then like Heat against the Bucks. Because they just played each other.
Okay.
And
I
then,
gotta write down what I just said because I forgot.
yeah, I know. I can't remember. Crap. I wish there was like an actual bracket we could put in. But there ain't. I swear there was like a bracket earlier.
I'm looking.
Let's see. Dude, the in-season tournament just freaking... No, I don't want tickets, bro.
Do they play the playoffs in Las Vegas?
Yeah, which is kind of cool, I guess.
All right. Let's do this and wrap it up.
Yeah. Oh, this is it right here.
Beautiful.
Okay. All right, Balin, if you want to go first with your
Okay. In the quarterfinals of the Eastern Conference,
Easton.
Miami Heat, the Eastern Conference, the Miami Heat play the Philadelphia 76ers for a winner takes all to go to the semifinals. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I would rather watch the 76ers play. I feel like they will play a little more exciting basketball. I got the 76ers into the next round. Um, Meanwhile, Atlanta Hawks and the Orlando Magic face off in a battle for the up and coming team of the East this year. In a winner take all, I'm gonna go with Ice Trey
Ooh,
carrying
okay.
the Junte into the semis. Meanwhile, the Nuggets face the Thunder in the first round. We know how that goes.
Do we?
Yes.
All right.
The Warriors and the Jazz, Warriors and Nuggets in the semifinals.
Okay. All right. All right. I'll go with mine. So
Yeah, do
I'll
it.
have 76ers versus the Celtics. And I think the 76ers will come out on top. I I have so much faith in this team right now. I feel like Nick Nurse such a better coach than Joe Mazzulla, and that's just gonna be the difference right there. And then Heat versus Bucks. I got the Heat. Um, it's the Heat moving on in the quarterfinals of that to get. Um, so it's like Western and Eastern going up against each other in the finals again, right? Like the NBA.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I'll have. Did you go on to say who's gonna make the finals in the East,
No,
Bailey?
I just did the semis.
Oh, okay. All right. So yeah, those are my semis um for the East, and then for the West, I got Lakers beating the Rockets. It's gonna be easy, quick game. We're gonna make quick work of Dylan Brooks, just like we did in the playoffs. And then I got T-Wolves versus the Nuggets. I think the Nuggets squeak by. I think the Nuggets squeak by. I think that T-Wolves have the best chance out of anyone to beat the Nuggets in here. But I think Nuggets will prevail, especially if Jamal Murray's healthy. But it might be a different story if he's not. So we'll see with that. But I got that going on. So Bryden, what do you got?
So East, I got Philly against the Celtics. Celtics coming out of that. And then I have the Bucks against the Heat. Do all of us have the same East, by the way?
Balin has a completely different East.
Anyways, I'm gonna have the Bucks and Heat game is gonna be very good, but I think the Bucks are gonna come out. So the semifinals will be the Bucks versus the Celtics, and then we're not saying who wins the semifinals, right?
Yeah, you could go and say it.
It's all right. I'll do the West.
Okay.
So West quarterfinals, I have Nuggets against the Lakers.
Woo! Jeez.
Gonna be a repeat of the last 6 games the Nuggets have beat the Lakers, so the Nuggets are gonna beat them again. And then the other side, I have the Timberwolves are my wild card, and they'll be playing the Warriors. And I think the Timberwolves will give them. I mean, the Timberwolves have a lot of length, and the Warriors don't.
Mm.
But I think the Warriors are still going to pull it out. They're looking really good. So I'm going with the Warriors. So the semifinals will be the Warriors against the Nuggets, which will be
Oof.
fun to watch.
Yes, it would.
And, yeah.
Balin, do you want to give us your semifinals predictions?
Yes, I do. I got. I don't know which game's playing first in reality, but in my world of NBA basketball, the East will be playing first.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, so I got the Sixers and the Hawks up on the court, round, just going back and forth. Like, fourth quarter stop, Sixers up big. Boom, here comes Ice Tray. Everyone's like, here go the Sixers again. They about to choke when it matters most against the Hawks. But they come through. Um, they're up one. Tobias Harris hits a cold-blooded three. Ice Tray can't make a 55-footer, even though he had a chance to get down to like 26 feet. He just decided to take the 55-footer.
55.
And the Sixers go to the finals. The first time they've ever even made the semifinals during the process era comes in the in-season tournament. It goes on Patrick Beverly's podcast and talks about the inspiration that is the 76ers organization.
Do you think he's gonna
And it's
celebrate
all
like
set
he's?
up for like an Embiid Jokic matchup
Oh,
in the finals.
that'd be sick.
Unfortunately, Steph Curry drops 48 points, and the Warriors make it to the finals,
Wow.
where they quickly dispatch the 76ers by a score of 173 to 99.
Wow, it's gonna be a good, entertaining game for Vegas to watch. Then, wait,
Yeah.
you said Warriors are gonna win 173?
Yeah, Warriors over the Sixers.
Yeah. All right, I see you. All right, I'll go. I got 76ers versus the Heat, but I'm with you, Balin. I think 76ers are gonna take it. I think first time All-Star this year, Tobias Harris. Is going to carry and lead them over the hump. Frenchman Nick Batum going to lock down Jimmy Butler.
World-class Frenchman.
Yeah, and then Tyler Harrow, man, he's going to choke. He's going to have an opportunity to hit a three to send the game to overtime because they're going to be down by 3. He airballs that thing. In Vegas. He's just forever not having a good night in Vegas. So, and then Lakers versus Nuggets. Austin Reeves. Austin Reeves is 17-point night. Carries the Lakers to victory against the Jamal Murray-less Nuggets. And yeah, we're gonna beat them. And the Vegas crowd is gonna be saying, "Who's your mommy?" to the Nuggets. They don't want to say the same thing, you know.
I know.
All right, who wins the finals?
Oh, I forgot. I forgot the finals. Okay. So the 76ers win the finals. AD gets hurt. And Joel drops 45 on Christian Wood.
And they hang it in the rafters, baby.
And then the Sixers get swept in the first round in the actual playoffs.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
What do you got, Bryden?
East, Bucks, and Celtics.
Oof, that's a good matchup.
Yeah. If that happens, it'll be a lot of fun to watch. I'm gonna pick the Bucks, upsetting the Celtics. Everyone's gonna be underestimating them. They're gonna be like, the Bucks still don't have it together. Celtics are gonna be like, we got this. We're going to the championship, no problem. Dame Time is gonna come alive. He's gonna do his little stopwatch here. Dame Time. Giannis is going to airball a couple threes, but that'll be fine because Damian Lillard will save them. And it'll be Milwaukee in the championship, and then West Side, Nuggets, Warriors. Nuggets have been insane. They have the best record in the West, and they're going to continue to have the best record in the West. Nuggets are going to beat them. They're going to assert their dominance. Even if Jamal Murray doesn't play, he looked great tonight, albeit not until the second half. But it'll be the Nuggets versus the Bucks.
Yep.
And I think the Nuggets are just going to add on to more hardware that they've had earned already in the last year. They're going to add on to that, and the Nuggets are going to be the champions of the in-season tournament. I think it'll be a very close game, whoever they play in the East, but I have them playing the Bucks, and it'll be a very close game.
Do you guys think whoever wins this is gonna celebrate like they won the actual championship?
No.
Like if the Sixers win, will like Patrick Beverly act like the way he did when he won the play-in game?
Yes, him and Embiid
And like,
are going to be
jump on the table and scrap. I just like
I heard Phoenix is gonna have a parade if they win.
I feel like I wish I could go back and repick my teams. I feel like I just saw a glimpse in my head of the Pelicans winning the in-season tournament.
No.
A premonition.
Yeah. I was like, wait a second. Did they just win the in-season tournament? And I just like, I saw it.
If Brandon Ingram hits 2 threes in any of these games, I'm going to lose.
Say if the Pelicans make it to the finals of the in-season tournament, you gotta bet him over on 2 threes.
No, I'm never betting for Brandon Ingram on anything ever again.
Oh,
Maybe to have
God.
over 10 points, that fucking asshole.
Yeah. Bet on Zion to have 2 girls in Vegas that night. If they win. If they win. Over. I'll take the over.
Game
Take that over.
Alright, you guys want to wrap this up? Woo! Alright. That's it for this week's episode, guys. Make sure y'all check us out. Next week will hopefully be more organized, because this week was definitely our roughest week. So, but yeah. Any last words, guys? Any last words?
Make sure you get your fatty smoked meat sticks wherever they sell them. Make sure you get them.
Yeah, make sure you grab your fat sticks.
Your fat sticks.
Yeah, that's the sponsor of the video tonight.
Appreciate y'all listening. Go Nuggets. Peace.
Yeah, go Lakers. And hopefully we get Caruso in the trade somehow. It'd be great.
Yeah.
All right, peace. Adios.